Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spoilers. Obviously, I'm your host, Joel, and with me today, my older brother, Adam.
Heyo,
What's up?
what's up, man?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm all right. It was a very productive week.
That's awesome. That's very awesome to you, man.
And when I mean productive, I mean I didn't work all week.
Busting the system and getting paid. Do 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 do.
Bow, bow, bow.
Anyways, man, so today we have a very special episode. This episode brought to you by Netflix. Not really, but it could. So today we are going to talk about the latest movie that came to Netflix called The Gray Man. That was directed by the Russo brothers, who directed the Avengers movies, Endgame and Infinity War, by the way.
Very nice.
And you can definitely tell that it kind of Marvel touch to it with all the insane action.
Um, and and Captain America.
Yeah, and Captain America. It's not a Marvel movie, but because they did direct Marvel movies, so you're like, yeah, I can kind of see it's the same vibe more or less. But this was way more insane.
This was one of the better action movies I've seen in a very long time.
Yes, I
Thank
definitely agree.
thank God, thank God, no more shaky cam. There were a lot of drone shots,
Yeah.
but those are cool. I don't know, it was really nice. I liked it. But yeah, no shaky cam. All the choreograph fights were awesome. For a second there were a few fights where you can see that the other person was waiting to get the punch, and it's like, maybe they should have reshot that one. But except for that, the fights are really good.
I don't know. I didn't notice when it came to the fight, like, the Jones shots. Yes, there were definitely a lot of Jones shots. I did feel like maybe a few too many, but overall, I enjoyed in the movie. The only problem I had with the movie, and it's not honestly a problem, it's it's too bad this movie was not in theaters because this could have been an amazing blockbuster movie.
Oh yeah, this is an A-list movie. I have no idea why it just came out Netflix secretly. No one really noticed, or maybe they did notice. I don't follow the news, but this could have totally been the next hit after, I'm guessing, Top Gun Marvel.
Yes, definitely. That was also one amazing movie.
Yeah, so this could have been totally up there.
Yeah.
But for some reason they just released it to their platform, but that's Netflix for you. I mean, they either have a bigger picture of how they want their platform to be, or they're just retards and they're like, whoopsie doops.
Well, I guess we'll never know, or we will. Uh, this could
Their stock will tell us.
the stock will definitely tell. Well, their stock is crashing, but yeah, we will see.
Well, we are in a recession.
Yeah.
Not according to Biden, but we are in a recession.
Biden. Should we just skip the podcast about the movie and talk about Biden instead?
No, I don't want to talk about old people. Speaking of old people, say what they did to Billy Bob Thornton at the start of the movie. Was that CGI or was that like very good makeup?
I think that was very good makeup.
Because I mean, I get they either colored her hair or he wore a wig, but that guy looked spot on.
Yeah, he definitely did.
So yeah, so if it's not CGI and it's either very good makeup, then they did a really good job over there. But there's our premise. I mean, there's our first introduction to the Gray Man. Hey, guess what? I'm getting you out of jail. I'm going to give you full access to whatever, and you can keep on killing bad guys in the shadows. It's like every paladin's wet dream, you know? Every it's amazing. I mean, yeah, you're gonna teach me how to be the most badass person, like a 007, and he does reference that at the end of in the middle of the movie. And but but I can literally do whatever I want, and you actually see it. I mean it's when you hear the training that this guy goes through, uh, it makes you wonder, like, are there people like this in the world that we just don't know of? Are there real gray men in the world that know how to fight like this, think like this? I don't know, the way he's always on his toes. Like, I just imagine if that was me, the second I go to sleep, you can put a bullet through my head, I will continue sleeping. Uh, I mean that guy's like, you know, someone who walks into his house, boom, I'm on you. I'm on you, motherfucker. Strap him down to a hospital, boom, I'm out of there. Put him in a fucking sinkhole or a well, I'm gonna blow myself out of here. I'm out of here, man. You can't contain me. You can't contain Sierra 6, motherfucker. You can't. And I'm thinking to myself, do people like this really exist? They did a good job making me believe that one, he is special. Yes, he is special because of his backstory. His father pretty much prepared him for this kind of lifestyle.
By
But
beating
all
him up.
right, right. But also, he's just a badass because straight up at the start of the movie, uh, we see one of his missions where everything goes wrong. Right, this is where everything goes wrong. They tell him, you know, he's in Hong Kong or Beijing or whatever, or Bangkok. He's like, hey, get the asset, dispose of whatever. And of course, something goes wrong. He's already 15 years in this program, so he knows what he's doing. Uh, Long story short, here's an I think. Do you know what Save the Cat is?
Yeah, I do know what Save the Cat is.
So here's a nice Save the Cat. He's about to take the shot, then a kid comes. And he says, I can't take the shot. There's collateral damage. I mean, this guy's a cold, stone cold killer. So you would think this guy has no emotion whatsoever. They taught him to eliminate motion, just like they taught him to eliminate people. And and for some reason, he's like, no, there's a kid there. So immediately, besides him being Ryan Gosling, immediately you fall in love with him. You're like, yes, I am on your side. You do not want to kill kids. Uh, and and long story short, he gets into an awesome conflict in a fucking firework zone
The-
with
and
hmm?
and it's New Year's Eve.
Right. I know. Is it New Year's Eve or is it the Chinese New Year?
I Either way,
I,
same thing.
right, right, right. Yeah. Either way, fireworks everywhere, and he goes into an awesome fight, and this is the first time we see a fight. Choreography is amazing. Oh, also we see what's her name? Ana de Armas.
Ana de
A-
Armas, yeah.
Ana de Armas, right? Beautiful, amazing actress. Was she in one of the 007 movies?
She was in
She
the
was,
latest
right?
007 movies, and this is her second movie doing with Ryan Gosling.
Oh, really?
Yes. The first movie, I think it's Runner 20,
Oh,
um,
Blade Runner, you're right. Blade
Blade
Runner.
Runner,
Yeah,
Blade
you're
Runner
right.
2040,
She right.
2049. Yeah,
She was the hologram girlfriend. That's right.
yeah.
Oh man, that is right. So yeah, immediately awesome dynamics with the characters. I totally love it. I like they tell you watch a movie for the first 5 to 10 minutes. If it doesn't catch you, then drop the movie. Either it's a waste of your time or it's just a bad way they edit it or whatever. Oh no, wait 30 minutes and then the action starts happening or you start connecting to it. No, no, no. 5 to 10 minutes. This thing, boom, captivated.
Yeah.
The fights, amazing. And apparently, he's fighting a Sierra 4. where did you practice this? Oh, I practice in Tel Aviv. Yeah,
Dude,
represent.
dude, that is what bought me. He said Tel Aviv, like this is the only reason why you should watch the movie. Fuck everything else.
Uh,
Dude, that was you know the meme with Leonardo DiCaprio from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where he sits on the couch like, hey,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah. Waypoint, waypoint. Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, so the second he said Tel Aviv, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Totally, totally.
Oh my god. That was absolutely amazing. But yeah, so our main character, Ryan Gosling, he's Sierra 6 and he's fighting a Sierra 4.
Mhm.
And the reason he's fighting him because one he didn't take the shot, and two he has a USB drive with him that he needs to take. The Sierra 6 needs to take from Sierra 4. The now
No, he doesn't need to take it. His mission is to eliminate this person. That's it. Not
Yeah,
to
okay.
take anything from his person. Nothing. Just eliminate the target, get out of there. Then Sierra 4 is like, take this. Take it, take it. He's like, no, I don't want to take it. It's not part of my mission. And then he realizes that, all right, fine, I'll take it.
Yeah, okay. So first of all, the when he gets the mission, the mission is kill this person. You know nothing about him. You don't know if he's good, bad. You don't know even what he did. You get no background on the person you need to eliminate.
He
So
assumes they're bad because that was the deal.
exactly.
Get
But
you out of prison, you kill bad guys.
exactly. But the thing is, his mission was to kill Sierra Foe, which he did not know he was Sierra Foe. And he tells him, take this necklace, which has a USB drive, and he says, no, it's not a part of my mission. And Sierra Foe tells him, I'm one of you guys, and they sent you to kill me. What do you think they're gonna do to you afterwards? They're gonna
Right.
send someone, one of us, one of the agents, to kill you. Okay, so something over here is not okay. And that is what basically convinced him I should actually start looking into all of this and not listen to my bosses and my upper ranked people.
Right. Which I mean, it's a nice way to start a movie, but if he's a smart person, if he knew that that's what they're looking for, he could have just totally complied with everything. He could have got on the helicopter. He could have done, I don't know, all everything he needed to do. Where they'll ask him, "Did you take anything?" And he would just continue lying, and then basically move. That's the movie. Where that's the end of the movie, where Sierra Six has the USB, but he's lying that he doesn't have it. He can probably pass a polygraph, right?
Yeah, most likely. But the thing is, they know he has the USB, and
They assume.
no, they
They
know
as-
that Sierra 4 has a USB, and all of a sudden it's not with him. So
okay,
they assume,
maybe he threw it somewhere.
okay, so either way, even if he goes with on the helicopter or not, either way, from what I see, he's a dead man. If he goes on the helicopter and tells them it's not with me, I threw it, or blah blah blah, we're just gonna send someone to kill you. If you don't go on the helicopter, we get the entire movie, which I think is better.
Yeah. Yes, yes, it is.
So
Yeah, cool, 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 cool. So, yeah, he
he did the
basically,
best. He took the best option he had.
right. Now, once that happens, of course, our bad guy, who is in charge of this whole fiasco, calls apparently the most psychopathic, psychedelic person there is, called Lloyd.
Lloyd.
And I have a question. Did you recognize the person at first?
Yeah, I did recognize him, but my problem was, can he convince me he is what he never was, Captain America? Can he convince me, like, okay, Captain America is a good guy. Can he convince me that this guy is a bad guy? And how the fuck was he Captain America? How the that was my biggest problem and what I wanted to see. And holy shit, did he give it to me in such an amazing way.
Oh yeah, he brought game.
He brought game in such, oh my God. I was like, how the fuck was he Captain America?
This guy, he's such a good actor. But we saw his ability to act. I mean, he was the Torchman on Fantastic Four, so he has this cockiness in him. He was the asshole brother in the movie Knives Out, so he can also be an asshole.
and he
But
had
over
the
here,
and he had the trash back then as well.
right. And at the beginning, because I don't watch trailers, I saw this person. I'm like, okay, who is this guy? Mustache? I didn't recognize him. And then when we saw his face, and I was just shocked because he was like electrocuting people. He was talking about kidnapping kids in order to get whatever he needed. I'm like, who is this person? Then when I saw it was Chris Evans, Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans.
So I was like,
Christopher Evans.
it's like how I mean, such a good actor.
Dude,
It's so it's so much fun.
he was amazing. I think he was the best role for this job, for this character. He was the best, actor to do this role. And again, I yes, he did a lot of movies before MCU, but because he's been Captain America for what, like 12 years more or less,
Mhm.
so you basically were acting the exact same performance for 11 years. So how well is your acting after that? Can you, you know, juggle with it? Can you do something else? Can you make me believe you are a bad person? We saw a little bad person in Knives Out, but that's, oh no, you're like an asshole. And yeah, you did kill someone, but we didn't see you kill someone. We,
Right.
as us as the audience, we do 1 plus 1. Okay, yeah, we get it. You killed that person, but we never see it. But
Right.
over here, no, go full psycho. We want to see you become full psycho. And I was like, holy shit, this is amazing.
Yeah, I mean the guy kidnaps what's his face's niece, and he shows the picture to him with at gunpoint. I mean, we're talking about not a gray man, but an official CIA agent.
Yeah.
Right? Oh wait, is he an official or is he like private sector?
He's an ex. He used to be, but he's not anymore, but he still has
Okay,
contacts.
right. So he's private sector, right? So but he's still getting uh, protection from the CIA to do basically whatever he wants. And the first thing he does was kidnap a girl, take a picture of her at gunpoint, and immediately like you realize that this guy is a psychopath. Speaking of, this is a side note about Guns Out. You want to hear a funny story?
Yeah, sure.
So there are a lot of people who know how to find loopholes in movies. Where Guns Out was a
Knives
whodunit
Out.
movie.
Right?
Knives Out was a whodunit movie, right?
Yeah.
You didn't discover who the bad guy was right until the end, right?
Yeah.
But there are people who knew even before the movie came out,
Really.
and the way they knew, and it kind of sucks, but this is how they knew, where Apple has a contract with I think all of Hollywood.
Mm,
No bad guy is allowed to have an iPhone.
yeah.
So in all the posters and everything, whatever, I don't know, the backstage videos or the making of, like all the things Hollywood loves to do before the movie comes out, right? These people were looking, okay, who doesn't have an iPhone? Who doesn't have an iPhone? Boom, Chris Evans, he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on,
Yeah, I heard that theory, and
it's not a theory, it's real.
okay, so I heard that, and yeah, it does suck. But it's Hollywood. We'll do anything for the monies.
The
Speaking about
money.
monies, if I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken over here, but I think Netflix paid the Russo brothers like 200 million to do this movie.
They gave him a budget of 200 million.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken over here. I'm not. I'm,
Um,
I'm not sure. But anyways, you could
Hold on,
see,
hold on, Mr. Staken. Let's see it. Budget. Holy shit, 200 million.
ah,
Wow, to the dime.
So, but as you can see, the budget does hold. You
Why?
know,
How much did they make?
no, I mean, like, yeah, you could see this is like a 200 million movie. The action, the drone
Oh,
shots.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
like I like, yes, this is definitely, that all that 200 million was put to this movie 100%. You can definitely see it. I don't know how much money they're gonna get back because again, it's not in theaters. So, what can you do?
Yeah, the Wikipedia is showing this number doesn't make sense. I'm in the Wikipedia page for this. It says that the budget is 200 million, but the box office is 360,000. That's not even half a million. What, um,
You know,
I mean, it came out to Netflix, so how can you really estimate how much money it made?
I have no idea
Why would Netflix pay so much money? 200 million? Do you know how much
because
gummy balls I can buy?
not even one.
I, but I can buy a huge dildo for you.
Anyways, you can definitely see that the 200 million was 100% spent on this movie. Drone shots, explosions, and the actors, they didn't go shy with, high actors. They could have gone like, what, let's go with small actors and no one really knows about them and save more money. But no, they're like, no, we want big named actors and go full on with this.
Everything was full on. I mean, I don't think there isn't a vehicle in this world that wasn't trashed. When I mean vehicle, I don't mean just like cars.
Yeah.
They destroyed planes, trains, buses, cars, uh, double deckers. What vehicle did they not destroy in this movie?
Not only that, they also traveled to multiple places. I don't know if they
Did they,
actually.
did
I
they
don't know
do
if
though?
I don't know if they traveled to all these places, but if they did, that could be awesome. You
I
know,
mean,
they
it's
did
not
they
a
did
lot.
have the money.
Right. I mean, they don't really need to travel everyone. Only the actors, the directors, and and that's it. Because for every country, you have their crew. I mean, you're not going to fly in a whole crew of 200 people. That just doesn't make sense. So
Mhm.
you bring in a Beijing crew, a Congo crew, I don't know, were they in India crew, America crew? Uh, what else were they? Like every country they were in, every country, every city, whatever, they have their own crew over there, right? We
I
can see in we can see in the credits. I mean, it doesn't really matter,
Yeah,
but yeah, they use their money correctly. That's for sure.
yeah. And so basically the storyline over here is, so as we know, our hero is Sierra 6 and now he's basically on the hunt because he figures out the CIA is after him for not complying because he found out that they are killing their own agents. So
Right,
obviously he's not complying. So they send the most psychopath person, Lloyd, as we said earlier, but because he's on the run, so they're trying to do whatever they can to get to him. So the
right,
person,
but
yeah,
he's also on the hunt.
yeah, he's on the run and he's on the hunt at the same
No,
time.
no, he at the beginning of the movie, after he does what he does, and the whole issue with the plane, he's on the run. But the second he figures out that they kidnapped the niece, now he's on the hunt.
Yeah,
So it's a nice. You guys are running after me, but I'm secretly also running after you. They think he's just trying to run away and hide. This guy's not hiding.
yeah, he knows how to play his role. So like they tell us, he's a very small person. He can get out of any situation, and he doesn't show any affections. Like no matter what, he gets punched in the face. Like, yeah, okay. Like, or he was stabbed multiple times, and
Just another Tuesday.
just another Thursday. Yeah. But anyway, so the girl gets kidnapped, and who's that girl? She is the niece of the guy who freed him from prison.
Right, his mentor.
Yeah, and what is so special about this girl is at some point, like in a flashback, they tell us some idiot agent or accidentally released his address where he lives, and therefore he is exposed, and his niece, where she lives. So obviously, everyone will try to kill him or kill her, and everyone will try to get to him by getting through her. So he
Yeah.
said, "You are the only person I trust. I want you to basically babysit her, and and protect her." And as we see in the flashback, we find out that this girl, I forget her name, so let's call her Hannah. I don't know. Um, so we find out Hannah has a heart condition problem, and that
She has
um
a pacemaker.
she has a pacemaker, and that obviously pacemaker has a barcode on it, a serial number, and that serial number has also a GPS. So we can always track her no matter what.
Right.
And we see her having a heart attack, and Sierra 6 tells us, is everything okay? It's like, oh, this is another Thursday. That's kind of the joke between them. Afterwards, we see someone does, break into the house, tries to kill her, but he prevents everything, and she catches it as he, finishes the job, and like, what's going on? Just another Thursday. Go to sleep.
Right.
So that's like, this basically, that sentence kind of became like, I'm okay. It's just another day at work. Everything will be fine. Don't worry about me.
Right.
It kind of became that, like, that sentence means that. But we then come back to previous time, and we see Lloyd go ape shit, tries to get a CR6, and he himself gets to a CR6. And at first they talk on the phone, and before they ever meet, and he tells them like, I'm Lloyd and all that. But when they meet, it's like, I'm assume you Lloyd, like, yeah, we'll give it away. That trash Tash and that horrible kid pants
Dude,
just
I mean,
screams Lloyd.
I mean, if if that's what douchebags wear, I'm guessing I'm a douchebag because everything he wore, I'm like, I want that. Where do I buy that? Where do I buy that shirt? I want that shirt. I want those pants. I want those. I mean, the guy looked really nice. I mean,
Oh no, he knows how to dress, yes, but he looks like a Lloyd.
he looks like a Lloyd. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All you need to do is take off your beard and leave the stash and get his clothes, and
You know, I want to try that. I want to try that. Say, I
but
have a question. Here's another question. Back to us, right? He's still on the hunt, still on the run. He goes to, I don't know, Prague or Turkey or whatever, and he needs to get a new passport. So this weird guy with glasses, he's like, oh, whoa, whatever. He says, go clean yourself up. While he cleans himself up, he takes off his shirt, and holy shit, is that real?
what, his muscles?
Dude,
Dude,
this guy's ripped.
dude, I don't remember what movie it was exactly, but there's a movie with Emma Stone and Ryan
Oh,
Gosling.
where he lifts her up.
Exactly. He takes off his shirt, and he's also buffed over there. And she
That's
says, "Oh,"
crazy.
and she says, like, you like photoshopped.
Right.
That's because he's actually that buffed.
Right. FYI, that's Crazy Stupid Love, I think. But yeah,
Yeah.
he was buffed, but not this
No,
buffed.
yeah, definitely not this buffed. He's
Um,
fucking insane.
I think also in another movie, I think it's called Driver, maybe, or I forgot where he's a driver. He also takes his shirt off over there. And yeah, I mean, you can see he's buffed, but over here, he's at the fucking maximum.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that picture of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, where you can see like uh he's like in his 20s, 30s, and whatever, and he's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and under him is a picture of like a Pokemon that evolves, right? Because that's what he. I mean, he's just getting bigger and bigger. I'm looking at Ryan Gosling like I've never seen him this big. Holy shit!
Yeah, no,
Wow.
he's fucking insane. I'm pretty sure that he is as big as Chris Evans when I think for the Winter Soldier over
Mhm.
there he got really buffed. Chris Evans,
Uh-huh.
especially when he was like pulling the helicopter.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that scene, like Chris Evans was insanely buffed. I think Ryan Gosling got to that kind of level,
That's crazy. That's
and
crazy.
and he's not that big of a guy. That's the thing. I'm not sure how tall he is, but he doesn't look like that big of a guy. But all of a sudden, you see him like, holy shit, he's buffed. Like, oh my god, he is buffed.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, absolutely.
absolutely insane.
I mean, of course, they did do a sad moment where he's looking at his scars and like, oh, this is where my father burned me, and this is where. And it's like I'm trying to focus. I'm like, oh my gosh, you were traumatized, but fuck those muscles, dude. I am totally not concentrated on your backstory. I am like Googling, like, "Whoa, what the hell? I mean, I would kill for a body like that. I want scars, bring them on. If I can have those muscles and the scars, I would, yes, give me both. Give them to me. I
and the
want them.
trauma. The childhood trauma that comes with it. And then
I
you
mean,
have to kill your father and
I
go to
mean,
prison.
I I don't know about that. What's worse, trauma or depression?
I think they kind of deal package those two.
I guess.
But anyways, so yeah, we so Chris Evans, Lloyd, and Sierra Six they fight and all that, and that's when Sierra Six drops a grenade, and Lloyd is like ballsy, and
Yeah.
then I was laughing my ass off, and they both run. He jumps from the window, he jumps over there,
I
and
mean, you have to be a real badass to say a sentence before you run away from a grenade. I threw a grenade in my life twice, actually. Yeah, you have a few seconds, but your brain just shuts down. Like, get me the fuck out of here! Fucking hide! I mean, that's what your brain is doing the second you throw the grenade, and then you feel the, and
and and
it's crazy,
that's when you throw a grenade in a distance. And okay, over here the grenade is like right between their feet.
right? And he
So
actually
that's
took the time to say it's like to give a one-liner.
not only
That
look,
were
not only to give it one liner, look at it, look back, smile, and say ballsy, and
yeah,
only then run. It's like,
yeah,
yes, technically, when you calculate the time, yes, you are on time. It's but uh, a regular person, yes, you guys are trained, obviously, but a regular person like, God, so good, would
holy
most like,
fuck!
yes, a regular person would most likely die.
You know uh that the movie. Oh, what is it called? A scary movie. Run, bitch, run!
Run! Yes.
That would go through my mind when I see that grenade fall. Run, bitch!
Oh my god. But then after they jump, Sierra Six, tries to walk it off. Like, dude, what the fuck? Because he's so injured. And then you see Lloyd comes out of nowhere, but out of the smoke. It's like, get over here. It's like, what shoe size are you? Like, what? What shoe size are you? And then Lloyd gets shot in the ass and falls.
Right.
And we find out he gets shot in the ass by a dart, not by a bullet. So, but we find out it's the other girl, Anna de la Rus,
Anna de Armas.
Anna de Rams. And as we find out, it's her character. Don't remember her name, so let's call her Sierra Seven.
Sierra. Well, she's not a Sierra. She's an official CIA agent.
Okay, so let's call her Agent So
Let let's just call her the badass chick in the movie because finally it's funny because what I love about her character is that with all these movies trying to be woke, trying to be like, oh, women power, over here, it made so much sense and it wasn't shoved down my throat and it was the best. It
oh,
was
it
just
was amazing.
so good. Every time she saves him, he even says like she asks him, how are you? He's like, well, my ego is a little hurt. I would like to save you once.
Oh my
It's
God.
it's amazing. It's so good. It's not shoved down my throat. You know that she's an agent. She trained for this and she knows what she's doing. She like like when I was in the army, they trained me for over I think 6 or 9 different weapons, right? If you give me a weapon, I'll know how to use it. And goes without saying, CIA agents. So you see the at the end of the movie, the big showdown. You know, they're choosing their weapons, and she says, "I got the big guns," right?
Yeah, the
And
bazooka.
right, and it's not a power play thing like, "Ooh, I'm the girl, so I get the big ones." No, it's like I know my weapons and I know what I'm good at.
Yeah.
So you see that and you totally understand. Yes, yes, finally a woman, a character who is also a woman that portrays, that oozes power, oozes also sex appeal. I mean, she is just goddamn beautiful and just so much confidence. This is the perfect combination, the perfect balance, just like Thanos would say, of a excellent woman female lead.
Yes, I definitely agree with you on that 100%. She So as we said earlier, she did play in the movie, the latest 007. It was rumored that there's going to be a female 007. And this actress, she said there's no need for a female 007. It's useless.
Really?
Yes, that's her words. So it's amazing that she, in this movie gave so much like female power, but not in like an awoke way, like in the perfect way possible. And here she also says, I there's no need. It's stupid. It's pointless to have a female 007. And I do agree with that because 007 is a male character. Okay, that's the agent.
Mhm.
It's now like, you know what? We want to do diverse, so let's give it to someone else, a female. It's like saying, let's do Batman, Batgirl. But no, not like the Batgirl storyline. Let's do Bruce Wayne storyline. Okay, same like, oh, my parents died. Same storyline, but to a female. It's like,
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, if they, I never understood these kind of reboots. If you want to make a female character, just come up with a new character.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
don't
exactly.
don't try to ride on something that already exists and is based just because it fits your agenda or you want to shove your agenda down someone's throat. Just come up with a different character. It's fine. We either accept it or we don't. But do you know what we 100% won't accept? What you're doing right now. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna take characters that we love and change them just because you want us to accept your agenda, that's not gonna work. So I'm glad that didn't happen here. Every character here was just fucking spot on.
Spot on. Spot on. Exactly. The actors were spot on, and the characters were spot on. Everything was phenomenal. Amazing.
Yeah,
Ab-
amazing. We didn't even get to half the movie yet where the action really starts to pack up in Prague.
yeah. This the thing. If I'm not mistaken, we're still talking mostly at the beginning of the movie. But
Well, not
anyways,
beginning, but we're about in the middle now,
yeah.
right?
But
They're meeting up with the old CIA retired agent
yeah.
who has cancer and has 3 months to live. And basically, she deciphers the code, and she says, "Okay, so the reason why they want this USB destroyed is because the man who is actually in charge of the CIA of this operation is actually a traitor, and and here's here the evidence. He wants the evidence destroyed. That's why. So we know that he's the main guy. We're expecting that the big showdown comes down. Um, Sierra Six is going to take him down. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, nice. Okay, so that's your main target. Kill him. And I was actually surprised that he didn't, because I said, wait a minute. Are you building for a sequel? Ah, you motherfucker. I accept.
So
I gladly accept.
so the thing here now, Lloyd is all furious because he was so close to get his mission is to kill Sierra Six, but he failed. And in the meantime, we have the woman with Lloyd like, no, stop, this is insane. We should go by the book. And like, listen, you guys hired me to do this job. I don't go by the books. You guys can go by the books. I'm not going by the books. And that's why I'm going to hire everyone I can to kill this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Kill pedestrians, kill kids, kill women, kill old people. I don't care.
Yeah,
Kill police. Just get this person and kill him.
yeah.
Do
That's
whatever you have to do. Just do the fucking job. And it's like, oh my God, this guy is a psychopath. He's absolutely insane. He's not going to go with this. Obviously, he will go with this when it comes to hurting him and other people who are involved with this, but not, regular pedestrian people and civilians. No, he will. No shit. He definitely is going with this. He's killing civilians just for the fuck of it. Oh my
yeah.
God.
I mean, at a certain point, I started thinking to myself, where's your limit? Where's your line? And then you realize this guy has no limit. This guy doesn't care as long as he completes the mission. He's the embodiment of the word psychopath. It's insane. He's doing such a good job at actually portraying uh, a crazy person, but a crazy person who's in control. That's what's scary. So, when I was in school, they taught us what are the main characteristics of all the CEOs. All
And
right.
the all assholes.
Well, you're getting close. Um,
Money.
hold on. Okay, so there was a study that went and surveyed all the most successful CEOs back in the time. I don't remember when they did this survey, but they surveyed a lot, not like a few, but a lot to get a good number of people. And do you want to know what they all had in common?
What?
They were all psychopaths.
Really?
Yeah, they all fell into the category of psychopaths, and they were the most successful CEOs, meaning there is no room for failure. I will make this company the best no matter what. If I have to do illegal things, be an asshole, fire people on holiday, whatever it takes, I'm getting what I want. What I want is success. And they define their own success, whether it's meeting the quota or making X millions a quarter or whatever. It's so the same thing over here. You see Lloyd and you say, this guy's a psychopath. And the sad thing about it is that we actually praise this kind of behavior. We praise them because yeah, when they fail, oh my gosh, that's it. You're done for. But what if Lloyd actually succeeded? They would have totally blamed everything on Sierra 6. They
Yeah.
would come up with a story. They would be like, this Sierra 6 did everything, and the CA took him down thanks to Lloyd. And he would have got a promotion or whatever, or a very beautiful bonus. All those women and children that were killed under his order would actually go unjustified.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's this is the world we're living in, where every CEO just acts like this. Every CEO, no joke, they're all Lloyds, all of them. Well, back to the movie. The whole Prague scene was absolutely.
So yes, so back to the movie. So we see Lloyd is definitely fucking insane. He has no remorse, no breaks, and he really doesn't care about anyone or anything. So at first we see Sarah Six inside the building with the old lady who has cancer, and they find out that the people they find us, they tracked us down. Let's get out of here. So Sierra Six gets under the floor underground, and she's like, go, go, go. And she obviously, she has cancer. She's old, so she doesn't have a lot to live. So that's why she doesn't care to die. All the people get to the apartment, and she blows up with all of them together. And Sierra Six is running and now in the streets. Police sees it, so they assume he is the terrorist who blew up the building.
Right.
And what for me was hilarious is the fact that no one was able to stop Sierra Six, but because he is humane, so he didn't stop the police. So the police caught him. So like all these insane agents trying to catch him, and the most dumbest thing, he was a police officer. You're in handcuffs. Really? That's what caught him? Those people. Like, he can get away from anything, not a police officer. Oh my god. So they handcuffed him to a bench, and over here came one of the most hilarious and amazing action scene ever.
Hilarious? Why hilarious?
Because he's stuck to a bench.
It was a funny predicament, but I don't know if it was hilarious. It was just okay. I mean, it was
Dude,
just it was nice to see. Like, how is he gonna get out of this one?
so exactly, we see all these people come with bazookas, machete, those MG, whatever it's called, the spins.
What, machine gun?
Yeah, machine gun. Oh, shit. I know it was him. And anyways, they come with
Just
bazookas. Yeah,
call it an MG?
anyways,
Okay.
they come with bazookas, machine guns, and like armed cars and all that. I
Dude,
think,
they come armed to the teeth.
yeah, I think they also came with a tank. I'm not sure, but
No tank, but lots of bazookas, machine
yeah,
guns, Uzi,
and
um,
at
knives.
yeah.
It's like bazookas and knives.
At first they were shooting at him, but then like Lloyd is like, kill anyone who interferes. And for some reason they stopped shooting at him and start shooting all the police officers, and more police officers come. And so there's now a battle over there. And a few are shooting at Sierra Six. And he's like all tied up. He's trying to get a gun to shoot, protect himself, and then he runs out of bullets. And then Lloyd is like, how the fuck is no one able to kill someone who's tied to a bench?
Yeah,
Someone like whoever gets him, will get another $10 million or whatever. So now they're
yeah.
like, okay, we have nothing else to do. Let's run him over with a car. So then he takes the gun and shoots the handcuffs, and that's how he escapes. But I have to say that was an amazing scene. That entire
Dude,
shot.
this whole the whole Prague scene was priceless. The way they shot it. First of all, it felt like a video game where okay, he's up against machine guns. Now he's up against bazookas. Now he's up against fucking grenade launchers. And and the whole part where he's on the it's not a bus. What is it called? The metro. He's
Yeah,
like
the metro.
he's he's on the metro. The metro is going off the lanes, crashing to a building while he's running the opposite direction. And meanwhile, badass agent chick is uh, is in the bulletproof car, driving on the side, trying to catch him. And people are shooting at her, but it's a bulletproof car. And he's jumping on the. I mean, the whole scene was it was so good.
It was amazing. I think I saw this movie like twice or three times already, and this movie came out like what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. You know,
Nice.
this is what is nice. The fact that I did come to Netflix, I can watch as many times as I want without
Mhm.
paying for it. But
And they
the
don't get
negatives,
more.
Yeah, they don't get more money. The negative side, this is a theater movie quality.
Yeah.
This is not like watch at home. It is watch at home, like maybe the second time, but the first time, dude, this is a theater quality,
Hmm.
and it sucks that it came at home, rather than theaters. But yeah, that entire scene was absolutely amazing. But we see our gain was able to escape and go away, and now they need to find out where the girl is. And like we said, her Hod thing has a GPS. I forgot to mention during that flashback when he was babysitting her, he did see the serial number of her Hod machine, and I think he tattooed it to his arm.
No, no. He back when he was trying to get his passport, he asked the guy to get the number, and he got it for him.
But I think he tattooed the numbers on his arm.
Nope,
No, because I do remember he does look at his arm at some point.
because he took a pen and
Okay.
he just wrote it down.
Okay. So they go to the hospital because that's where you can type in the numbers and locate what she is. Nahon.
Yeah, they go to the hospital because that's where the program is. You put in the numbers, you get the fucking hey, I'm right over here.
So he goes over there. In the meantime, all the chaos that happened earlier, we see Lloyd is all pissed off, and is like, "Is anyone still alive?" And you see, like, no one is answering because everyone is dead. And then
Yep.
one Indian guy's like, "Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm on my way." But during that time, we have the other agent who said to Lloyd, like, "This is what they're gonna teach in school, what not to do." And then Lloyd is like, "No one can teach what I do." It's like, yeah, because you're a fucking psychopath. That's why no one can teach it, because no one is a
Yeah.
psychopath.
And then we immediately have the scene in the hospital,
Yeah,
which is totally awesome because we see that this Indian guy is uh, as as good as Sierra Six,
maybe even better.
maybe even better, right? Because he takes in also Sierra Six and Agent Badass.
Yeah,
So both. So this guy is pretty good. Easily walks out with the USB, and then comes one of the awesome scenes where she actually catches up to him. She's like, "Throw me the weapon." He throws him the weapon, and she does this whole maneuver thing. She drops down, puts the gun right in front of his face. She's about to blow his face off, and it's empty. And she was just shocked. She's like, "You gave me an empty weapon? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with an empty weapon?" And it's so weird because he says you don't throw a loaded gun.
yeah. You
and
never
and
throw a loaded gun.
and you can tell this guy was trained in Tel Aviv.
Yeah,
You
exactly. It
can,
was trained in Tel Aviv.
you can tell. I mean, that's this is basic training here. Come on, come on.
Oh my god. I said the exact same thing on the Hebrew podcast. Oh my
Yeah,
god. Yeah. I said the exact same thing.
that's amazing.
Because it's so true that it's so Israeli. Like how do you use a gun? Well, when you cock it, you cock it towards the upwards. When you shoot it, you don't shoot at the person, you shoot upwards. And only then you shoot downwards. And
Right,
only then you maybe shoot towards the feet. It's
right,
like you need to go through so many progress until you actually shoot the person. So, because we're very cautious of when to use a gun. When I was taught of how to use a gun, not by the army, but by the police. So they basically told me, if someone comes to you with a knife, what do you do? And you have a gun. Um, I use my gun. No, you use your hands.
right,
Okay, yeah, use your hands because you can never be a level higher than the weapon they have. So if he comes with a gun, I come with my hands. If he comes with a
ooh,
knife, sorry, If he comes with a knife, I come with my hands. If he comes with a gun, I come with a pepper spray or a shotgun or whatever.
I, I don't know who the hell taught you.
Kaliber shalosh.
Okay, well then they're stupid. Don't
Anyways,
forget that. What they taught me is you always come with exactly the same amount of force that they're bringing you. If someone is trying to, I don't know, beat you up with their fists, you don't cock a gun at them, right?
exactly.
You maximum have, I don't know, knuckle braces. If he suddenly takes a knife, all right, I'm taking a gun. No problem. No
So
problem there.
I was taught you can still use Krav Maga. Like, dude, you taught me Krav Maga for like 5 hours. I don't know Krav Maga.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not gonna use Krav Maga. I'm gonna say I tried, but no, I'm not gonna use Krav Maga.
Yeah, exactly. That's just bullshit.
Yeah.
But I have a question. Now we're getting towards the end of the movie, where it's time for Sierra Six to save the
The
the dime.
girl.
Right, the girl. What is it called? The dime in distress. Is that the
Yeah.
DID? Right? No, it's a Hercules reference.
Yeah, it is, or is it a dissociative identity disorder?
No, it's a Hercules reference where Phil tells him, okay, now we're going to practice a DID, damsel in distress, and that's when they're on the Pegasus and
Mm,
flying. And
yeah.
damsel in distress. Why did I call it dime? Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. Anyway, how long do you think this whole episode is going to take, where he needs to save the girl?
Well, like in real time?
No. Like, well, in real time, it took all night until the sun came. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the movie. How many minutes did they provide for this whole section?
Um, what, 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20
Nice.
minutes. And
Yeah,
which
that was a wild guess.
it is a while, guess. But yeah, way to go. 20 minutes to save this girl. Where in this 20 minutes, we have like amazing, amazing combat scenes. And of course, we have another suicide. I'm too
By
old,
cop.
so I have nothing to live by. Suicide. By cop.
Yeah, you were
Uh,
saying, sorry.
no, I'm just saying that this whole section now is pretty awesome. I mean, they
Dude,
really saved the best for last.
this whole movie, so you have action, like the beginning, you have small action when it's just fist fight, and like, okay, let's up the stakes. Let's add a few weapons here and there. And
Hmm.
then let's up the stakes. Let's add explosions and more weapons. Okay, now let's up the stake even more. More weapons, more explosions, bazookas, and say like, but now for even longer period of time. And every fight was crazier than the last, and
Hmm.
it was absolutely amazing. But no, everything was every fight was higher and more intense than the last one.
Hmm.
We also get to see Lloyd being again crazy when he takes the old guy, I forget his name, and he's like, "So, where is Sierra Six? I don't know." And he takes out his nails,
Oh
like,
yeah, that was. Oof.
boring. Like, come on, you can give me better answers than that. Where is he? I don't know. Takes it like, where is he? Go fuck yourself. Takes in another nail. He like took like 5 nails. Like, holy shit. And you
Yeah,
see,
my
and you see the
gosh.
guys like just screaming like, as
He's screaming, but he's
enjoys it.
yeah, like this isn't gonna break me,
Yeah,
right? He's even
exactly.
he's smiling. He's not breaking eye contact. He's like, "What do you think? This is my first rodeo. This isn't the first time I've been tortured." So
Yeah,
you can see like this guy, this guy's he's been through stuff.
he's been through a lot, and I would love to see. what he's been through. If if I'm not mistaken, he's the one who created the Sierra program, but
Yeah.
then the other guy who is now uh, the bad guy who wants to get the drive, he kind of wants to destroy the Sierra program.
Well, he basically did. He killed everyone except for Sierra 6.
Well, we don't know if there are other Sierras after him, but yeah,
Well, no, I mean, we know that what's her face said either all the Sierras are dead or some of them went back to prison.
yeah,
Just imagine the CIA taking you out of prison, turning you into a Sierra, and then putting you back into prison. That like immediately turns you into the kingpin.
yeah.
Like immediately like, oh look, fresh meat. It's like, yeah, come and get me, bitch. The guy in one day will dominate the whole prison place.
Totally.
Speaking of dominating, here's a fun question. Who do you think is stronger or would win? Sierra 6 or John Wick?
Do you want to hear something?
Okay.
Not once did I ever see John Wick. Not one
Fuck
movie. And I know
you.
there's a fourth movie coming out. I know kind of the plot. It's, you kidnapped my dog or you killed my dog. I'm gonna fucking kill you for that.
Yeah. It's
It,
hello. My name is Inigo
and they're
Montoya.
gonna
You killed my
try to
father.
kill me.
Prepare to
Yeah.
die. It's
It's
that. That's the whole movie.
yeah.
But it's. But if you want to see awesome fights, awesome photography, because fuck shaky cam, then yeah, John Wick, dude. How
You,
did you not see that yet?
you wanna know what other movie I've never seen?
Your birth.
I will find you and I will kill you.
Really?
Yes. Another movie I've never seen.
Are you sure you're qualified to even have a podcast called Spoilers, obviously?
Well,
I mean,
the thing is, I'm not a big fan of Liam Neeson. Um, so that's one of the reasons why I avoided watching that movie. And John Wick, I felt like it's just another movie. I
you're
know it's
missing.
a, I know it's a good movie, but I felt like it's just another movie. Keanu Reeves
Yeah.
is amazing.
Okay, if you ever get bored next week, watch it.
Okay,
All right?
I guess I'm gonna watch it next week.
Yeah, because I mean, nothing new is coming out,
Oh
right?
no, no, a lot new is coming out, man.
Next
A lot.
week,
Yes.
then
Let's
fucking watch it tomorrow.
dude, next week on Wednesday we have I Am Groot, and then the following week we have She-Hulk, and then I think the following week of that we have House of the Dragon, and
So
then
I
it's
said watch it tomorrow.
yeah,
It's your only window.
yeah, it could be.
All right, back to the movie. We're at the end. All right.
Then we had the end. Anyways, amazing fight. He's taking out his nails. Lloyd is absolutely insane. He's crazy, and he all of a sudden realizes, "Oh my god, this is a bait." Because he did send the people like, here. They're shooting at us. They're probably over there. Go get them. But then he
Right,
realized,
because
"Oh no,
because badass like because badass CIA agent is shooting bazookas and grenade launchers everywhere. So everyone, including him, went outside to stop her, and that's when he realizes, shit, this is bait.
exactly." And that's when Sierra Six took his chance and found the girl and the his mentor, and they tried to run away, and that's when they get to the bridge, and over there it's like, this is sad.
Yeah,
Ah,
I didn't expect that. I thought
I
they all.
I did not expect that, but I it was a good ending for him at least.
Yeah. Do you want
It
to hear? Do you want to hear something that was really nice? He
yeah.
comes in. He comes into the room to save them.
Hmm.
The first thing he does is he brings earplugs, and he says, "Put this in your ears," because he knows that she's sensitive to the gunfire.
Yeah.
So I thought that was just really nice.
Because he noticed every small detail. That's what's so amazing about him. And he remembers it, even though, let's say, he hasn't seen that girl for so many years. So when he helped, when he was babysitting her, we did see her take her hands off her ears. So he remembers.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's funny when Lloyd runs back into her room and then sees the room is empty, and he and he gets pissed off. He starts screaming at the dead bodies over there, morons, and starts shooting them. It's like, wow.
And kicking them. Oh
And
my god, dude! I have to see this movie
kicking.
again. I've seen it twice already. I have to see it again. It's absolutely amazing. But then he's now on the hunt to find CR6 again, and he finds him on the bridge, and that's when the old guy tells his niece and CR6, take her, go away.
Right.
Go away, save her, and that's what's important. I'm not important anymore. And it's kind of sad for her because we know her parents died. I think car crash. I don't remember, but he is the only family she has, and now he's gone. And yes, obviously he has money, so there's no problem over there. But she's like what, 15, and now she's like no family anymore. So
Yeah.
that kind of, and she has heart problem. So it sucks. It really sucks. So I did feel bad for her, but so when he died, and she cries like, I'm sorry, but it was a good death scene. It
Yeah.
looked awesome. So
Yeah.
so Lloyd gets to the old guy, and the old guy plays dead, and then he like turns around, takes out the grenade pin. It's like boring, and everything explodes, and Lloyd's like, oh shit, and runs and jumps.
Not, he doesn't just run and jump. He takes one of the guys and throws him
You
in front of him, using him as a human shield.
Yeah, he
This
he
guy, ugh,
props to Chris Evans again. We said it multiple times, but he did an amazing job. I am still surprised and shocked that this guy was Captain America.
yeah,
He again, he did an amazing job to you know make me believe that this actor can play different roles other than the good guy, the
right.
typical good guy.
You know what would be funny? I
What?
would love, I would love to see Chris Evans in Captain America suit, but with the stash and the haircut.
Hey, hey, we're now in the multiverse, so we could possibly see it.
That would be
You
hilarious.
know
Like
what? You
like
know
he's
what?
Captain America, he's good and everything, but he's like Lloyd psychopathic, but he's doing it for the good reasons, right? It's for the
Yeah,
good. It'd be hilarious. Anyway, badass CIA chick blows up headquarters with a bazooka, and now has a fight
the
with
Indian
the
dude.
Indian guy. And as she's about to lose, because he is, I mean, he is better. You know what? At the end of the day, he's better than Sierra Six. He's better than her. At the end of the day, yeah, at the end, he's like, you know what? Here, take it. These guys are assholes.
Yeah, so he finds out earlier before this whole fiesta started happening. He like, here's the drive, pay me the money. And it's like, yeah, someone pay him, and then kill the girl. It's like, wait, what do I hear about a girl? And that's when it's like, these people have no honor. They're willing to kill anyone, even little girls. And here in this fight scene, as we see, he first does try to defend himself, but at the end is like, these people have no honor, and I don't want to do anything with them. I don't even want the money. Take the drive. I don't care. I don't want this.
Right.
And at first it was like, well, that was cliche, but it's like, no, that, yeah, it makes sense. This person has honor, just like Lloyd. is willing to kill his enemies and at the same time willing to get captured by the police and not harm them because he
Right.
has honor and or kill little girls. So she, he gives it to the badass agent chick, and I have to say, by the time we got to this point of the movie, I was like, honestly, I don't care about the drive anymore. Everything else was way more interesting than the drive. At first, yes, this whole movie was about the drive, get the drive and all that, protect the drive. But then it's like, honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And I think it turned like this is something very important, and very fast they turned this means nothing, and everything else is way more important than this.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love the fact that they were able to like change the direction, make me like, I don't know where you guys are going with this movie. It was amazing.
Yeah. I like how for on Lloyd's perspective, everything is just going downhill no matter what he's doing. I mean, he's just failing and failing because he's someone who doesn't know failure. And at the beginning of the movie, when he was in the limo, he said, "I can take out anyone." And his mentor, Sierra Six mentor, said, "Maybe not anyone." He's like, "I can take Sierra Six. I mean, he has a big reputation, but I can take him." He's like, "I don't think you can."
Yeah. No, you can't.
And it's amazing just to see how everything is just spiraling down. Like he had a quick fight with him right now. Boom, he shot his fingers off. I
Yeah. Oh
mean,
my
just
God.
just like quick, pop, 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 boom, shot your fingers off. She shoots him with a flare in the back. I didn't even realize. I thought he shot next to his ear to make him deaf for a second and to disorient him. But
Mhm.
no, fucking bye bye fingers. It was crazy.
It
And
was absolutely insane.
yeah, and then we get to the final
The
the
final
final
fight.
scene of right, the final fight where they're in the maze and and badass CIA chick says, "Hey, I got a shot. I can totally kill him." And he's like, "No, you know what? I want to do it. It's
Yeah.
I need to take him out. Mano y mano, man to man."
Yeah, that final fight was absolutely amazing. Lloyd has the girl with him, Hannah, as we said, and I remember the name we gave for her, but
You remember the name we gave her, but not her actual name
dude,
of the
I don't
character.
remember the name of the character of badass Asian chick. We could totally look it up, but we didn't. We looked up other stuff, but that.
I guess you're right.
Well, anyways, Lloyd has a Hannah with her, and it's like, and this is where Sierra Six says, let's, you and me, just do it. And this is where Hannah says, like, come, Sierra Six, let's go, run away. It's like, no, no, I have to do this. Like, no, you don't, you know, you don't have to do this. We can run away and everything will be okay. And he looks at her. This is just another Thursday. And
Right.
that's when it's like, ah, shit. Ah, shit, man, it's going down.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when he said that, I was like, okay, okay, he has the upper card here. Um,
I have
and
the
when
high ground.
and the second he says that, she's like going crazy. She's crying. She's no, nah, 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 nah. The second he says just another Thursday, immediately she goes calm. She looks at him and says, kick his ass, and then she leaves.
Yeah, because she knows what that means, and I have to say, Sierra Six beat his fucking ass until
Dude,
Lloyd took
he
took
was
out a knife.
playing. No, even yeah, okay. When he took out a knife, he did have the upper hand, but before that, he was playing with him. You
Yeah,
can see, you can see he totally could have, uh, let's say, I don't know, punched him in the throat, but no, he kind of pushed him aside, and then you can see like I'm not even breaking a sweat in this fight. I still have my gum in my mouth. I'm like everything's fine. and I realized like Lloyd was about to punch him in the face, and he just headbutt his punch, and I think he headbutted his punch where his fingers are missing.
Yeah.
So so it's I
Do,
mean,
do you miss your fingers? Getting used to it. Oh my God. It was absolutely amazing. But then, Lloyd takes out the knives and like stabs him in every, like his leg, his back, his shoulder, his ribs. Like, oh my God, how
yeah,
are you still standing? And it's like, and it's a very, long knife. So he does like a very deep stab,
yeah, he
but
does damage.
but then Lloyd kind of drowns Six and all that, and then Six gets the flashbacks of his father, of the fact that he, all the abuse he went, and he gets out of it, and then he does a chokehold on Lloyd, and I still have mixed feelings about what happened next, because on one hand I wanted Six to kill him, but on the other hand he died by a gunshot. It's like, no, he does, like Lloyd deserved to kill him, but at the same time, like, killing Lloyd is not the bigger picture. Yes, it is a part of the mission, for him, because someone is trying to kill him, but that's not the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the CIA is broke, and they're killing their own agents. That is a bigger picture. But
Right. And
you know,
eventually the CIA won.
eventually, yes. But when it
That's
comes,
what sucks. I want
exactly.
I didn't want him to kill Lloyd. I wanted him to detain him or just choke him out till he passes out, and so that they can totally blame everything on Lloyd while he's still alive, put him in prison, and one, he gets to live the rest of his life in prison, and also they get to show the world that the CIA is broken. But over here, that's not what happened. I mean, but I guess you can't get what you want.
Yeah, I know I was satisfied with the ending, but at the same time I wasn't. I wanted more, especially after something so insane, and then like boom, gunshot, dead.
Yeah, it pissed me off, but do you ever play those multiplayer games where you're having an intense fight with one player, and then as you're about to win, suddenly some asshole snipes you in the head,
Yes.
and it's like, come on, like all those PUBG games. It's like, motherfucker, couldn't you have? And
Waited.
then I either waited or just left because leave us alone. We're having this one-on-one. Come on, no, you have to come and shoot me. So great, and then she shoots him also in the knee. That, not only does he have like multiple stab wounds, but now she's like, I'm gonna shoot you in the knee also so you can be compliant. Like this bitch,
Oh
this
my God.
fucking. She couldn't handle Lloyd. She couldn't handle anything, and now she's trying to be all macho about it. Like, ooh, look at me. I was able to detain Sierra Six. Look at me. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Fuck you.
fuck you, Ken.
But
She she even has a haircut of a Karen.
but I get it, because Lloyd did do all these crazy things. She was against Lloyd, and Sierra Six did go against the CIA, and she works for the CIA. So I get where she's coming from, and obviously she cannot detain any one of them. She does know Lloyd needs to die, so she has no problem killing him. But because Sierra Six is an agent and he didn't cause any of this chaos, that's why she spared his life. She could have easily killed him as well, but she said, "You are very valuable. You will most
Yeah,
likely go to prison, and we will take you out whenever we want you to." And it was funny, she tells him, "These are your options." She gives him his options and is like, "Does any of those options, include me being alive?" It's like, "Yes, all of them." Like, "Oh, okay, good." Because blood, lots of blood. I was in a lot of blood, man. Let's go to the fucking hospital. I don't care. Put me in prison. Put me in the CIA. I'll continue doing what I do. I'll go to prison. I will. I don't give a fuck. I want to live. I'm losing blood over here.
right.
You know? And they put him in the hospital. they take a Hannah and they put her in a safe house with
They put
CIA agents.
they put her in a prison. They
They put
basically
it,
put her in.
yeah, they put it in prison, like, but not a regular prison. It's, it's a house, but you have CIA agents watching her 24/7, every single move. So
Yeah, she's
it is a type of a prison.
yeah, they're doing it for Sierra Six, like against him. They're doing it as um not bait. What's the word? How do you say picadon in English?
Security deposit.
I guess like well, well, no, okay, that's not the word I'm looking for. They basically say,
Fuck you.
do what we say. We have the girl that you love, all right, that you care about. Do what we say. You're basically our prisoner,
Yeah.
all right. Um, and we know Sierra Six, and he's not gonna take that lightly, no, sorry.
No, no, sorry. He's been in the hospital for, I think, 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And they tell us, like, nothing changed. He doesn't talk. He doesn't do anything. He just stares in the wall. And,
The bad guy wins. He gets a hold of the USB and destroys it.
yeah, nothing happens to the bad guy. A insane agent lady, she,
Gets to
can
keep her job
gets to keep your job. The bad guy who, is corrupted, he gets to keep his job, which I have no idea why. You know,
because nothing was attached to him.
yeah,
I mean, they basically put everything on Lloyd. They said he's just an agent in the private sector who went AWOL. He
yeah,
just went crazy. He just went crazy. Yeah, we gave him a mission to stop Sierra Six, but he went way over than what we quote unquote like allowed him to do, right? And he was acting upon his own volition. That's basically what they're saying. So all the higher ups aren't going to get punished, even though we know that they're the bad guys. Uh, a badass CIA agent is playing along with this story in order to keep her job and maybe also to stay close to the enemy. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
yeah,
She knows that he's a crook. She knows that he's um, a traitor, and I guess she's playing it for the long run. That's what
yeah,
she's doing, which is smart. It's very smart. It just sucks. It sucks because you know that he won. The bad guy won. This is a movie where I'm actually surprised to see that both the bad guy and the good guy won in their own little world, right? The bad guy still has his job, still is respected in the eyes of the government, and the good guy
gets
is
to live.
well, yeah, gets to live and also make sure that the girl gets to live also. Is it in the best circumstances that he wants? No, but let's hope that he'll be able to make amends and fix things in the second movie, or maybe if they continue things to a third movie, or because this thing is based on a book or on a novel, right?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
I think it is. I think it's based on a book, a series of books, and I don't know how many. I just know that there could easily be more than two movies because the second movie was already confirmed, right?
Um, well, if I'm not mistaken, they did announce that they want to do more movies and a spin-off. They basically want the Gray Man to be the Netflix 007.
Nice.
So like, you have Goldfinger and all that. So basically like the same concept, like, you know, secret agent and goes and does his missions, but
Mhm.
way more intense, way more action. Um,
I don't know how he's gonna do that if he's not supported by any organization.
yeah, well, maybe he will be his own organization. I have no idea because he's still known as Sierra Six, the most able thing. He could be like Lloyd, like we will hire you to do these jobs, even though you're no longer a Sierra Six. He
Mhm.
won't go crazy like like Lloyd, but they could hire him rather than work for them. Like
Okay, I see that happen.
yeah, but he saves the girl from her little prison, and they run up to the sunset, basically.
Yeah.
Not not like they're in love or something. She's like 15, he's like in his 40s, but he saves her, and I get the feeling like he's, as if going to be her stepfather.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to be like, okay, I'm going to throw you to a orphanage or whatever. He most likely needs to protect her. So I'm seeing the second movie of her being there as well. How will
She
they do it? I
she
don't
could
know.
she could be the brains. I mean, we know that he can't train her to be something like him, like in the movie Kick-Ass 2, right?
Yeah.
There's not going to be a daughter-father relationship where he teaches her how to be a crazy assassin because of the pacemaker. She can't handle that kind of life. But maybe she can be his eyes and ears behind the computer.
Yeah, that is totally an option.
That's pretty cool. I mean, if they do, if the second movie is about them on the run, uh, that would kind of suck. Um, but but we do know that he wants to. I mean, at least this is what I think. He wants to take out the bad guy.
Oh, most
That
likely, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he just knows how to live in the shadows so well. He can just be like, screw it, let's just live our regular lives. Or he could he. I mean, there are a few things he needs to do in order to live a better life. He needs to change her pacemaker because I'm guessing not only he but also the CIA knows the serial number. It can also track her, so he'll need to do an operation in order to change the pacemaker, and then only then they can go and hide, live their life in hiding. And that's not even that certain because if Lloyd was able to turn all his friends against him just for some money, then no problem would the CIA do the same thing and be like, okay, all Sierra Six friends, if you see Sierra Six, tell us and we'll give you some cash, and they'll immediately do it. They have no problem. So basically, he needs to take out the people who are looking for him, which is that guy. So I'm guessing the next movie is he needs to take him out. But I don't want it to be a save the girl again movie. We saw it over here. It was pretty awesome. I don't want to see it again.
You know what I would, well, first of all, that would be amazing. Everything, you said. I can totally see it happening. I can also see, Lloyd basically coming to all the other Sierras, whoever is still alive, because they did tell us some of them could be in prison, some of them dead. He goes to the ones who are in prisons, like, let's go kill those motherfuckers.
He makes his own new Sierra.
Yes,
Nice.
you know,
That's actually sounds awesome. A whole group of Sierras.
like
Nice.
they like they tried to kill us. They put us back in prison. Let's just go kill them, and we know they are bad people. We know the truth, and then they basically hire a new guy to try to stop them, and it'll be Robert Downey Jr. I know it'll be some other Avenger guy, and being a total badass if it's the same directors. But I think that could also be an awesome, direction to take it.
I would love it if they actually do keep rolling with these high profile actors. Like, who's the next bad guy we need to fight? Fucking Johnny Depp. What the fuck?
Dude, that would be amazing.
I know, right? Like, I've never seen Johnny Depp in an action movie that isn't like comedy. Like,
Yeah, no, like a total action movie. You know what would
yeah.
be also amazing? To have Tom Cruise as the bad guy. I don't think we've ever had Tom Cruise as a bad guy.
Let's see. There is a movie I saw him with gray hair. I forgot the name of that movie. But he a bad guy? Oh shit. I don't think we ever saw him as a bad guy.
Dude, I think that could
And
be amazing.
yeah, but this is Tom Cruise. You can't kill Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise is kind of old now.
Dude, but he will do his own stunts. He will run. He will run.
Yeah, but this is Tom Cruise.
Dude, what
You
I
can't
what
kill Tom Cruise.
what I love I think you can. What I love about the bad guy over here, it's the actor, you know him so well as a good guy. So seeing him as a bad guy is like, what the fuck? Okay, how can you make me believe you are a bad guy? Let's see how high you take the stakes.
Mm.
And Chris Evans took the stake 110%. So out of all the other actors that I can think about who are high profile and they've been mostly good guys, Tom Cruise, Robert Downey Jr., Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, he was kind of a bad guy in Django Unchained, but like not in action like kind of way.
Kinda, kinda.
He was kind of a bad guy. He
You
died
call that
immediately.
kinda?
No, he was very serious, but dude, he wasn't like crazy insane. He was very serious. But
Dude,
it wasn't
the guy was supporting human fights, whatever that thing is called.
back then. Everyone did.
No.
Anyways, you get what I'm saying. Those high profile actors who you know them to be mostly a good character, and
Right,
then
but
they play a bad character.
you have to take the age into consideration. There's no way someone, with all due respect to Tom Cruise, if he goes on one with Ryan Gosling, the 20-year age gap, come on.
Yes, but you do know that Tom Cruise will give
A hell of a
1010.
fight.
Yeah, he will give it, like, doesn't matter his age. He will give hell of a fight. And
Uh,
fuck it, Tom Cruise, not Tom Cruise. Kill him off, man. Like, dude, if you were to see Tom Cruise on the second movie, it would be a complete shock to everyone.
yeah, I guess. I guess.
That then only comes the question: how good of a performance can he give me and make me believe he is a bad guy?
I I don't know.
Again, it doesn't have to be Tom Cruise, but out of all the actors that I can think about, high profile, who always played good guys, I think he would be like one of the oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Yes. But yeah, amazing movie. I do suggest to watch it. It's on Netflix. The Gray Man. I need to watch it again. Anyways, I believe we just got to the end of the episode. I am your host, Joel, and with me today, my big brother, Adam.
Heyo.
He is Sierra number 2. I am Sierra number 4. We are spoilers, obviously. We have another podcast in Hebrew called Spoilerim Min Hastam. I'll put all the links in the description. Until then, goodbye, I guess. That's,
Peace,
bye.
peace, peace.
Peace out.